Hey YouTube. It has been a long time. Um, you know what? I just got done moving. I have crappy Wi-Fi, so I figured why not make a video? Um, Not just any video though. I've been watching a lot of One Piece lately, and I got reminded of the character Brook. He was always my favorite character in the series, and one of the songs he plays is known as Bink's Sake. Now, I literally just learned this. And I've only practiced it a couple times, so please don't get mad if I mess this up. I'm missing a string, so I have to accommodate. Ugh, see what I mean? I'm gonna start over. Like I said, I just learned that, practiced it a couple times. I'm sorry I messed it up as much as I did. Um, that I like the sound of the song. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the particular episodes again that he plays that. Because I want to get the lyrics down. I want to actually learn the piano part and probably do that in another musical vlog. But it has been a few months, 3 or 4, I think, since my last attempt at making a video. I don't know if that actually got uploaded. I think it did. Um, I haven't been able to post any game clips either because for some stupid reason, YouTube from my Xbox One no longer lets me upload the videos. Anytime I've tried to go do that, it says file not found. This video file is either corrupted or is missing from your cache or hard drive. I don't know. I stopped trying a couple months ago. So if anyone knows how to solve that, let me know. If that's just something about Xbox having an argument with Google, who's to say? I know that YouTube has recently done a few different changes. Demonetizing videos is a big thing that happened, but a lot of the ad revenues kind of come out of YouTube. I can't complain about it because I don't get ad revenue. I'm partnered, sure, but I've only monetized one video because I figured I needed to learn the process. So whatever's out there is out there. Um, Again, years down the line, this is something I originally planned on having this channel to be a gaming channel, and among other things. But with YouTube's, let's call it crash course it's had over the last few months, I'm not so sure about that anymore. I'm still going to do a channel, I'm sure, but I sure as heck won't be trying to do much more with it than I'm capable of. As it is, even if I wanted to do a gaming channel, I couldn't do it here. Where I'm at right now is at a store slash apartment type deal. We are on the second floor of a store called the Crystal Parrot. Uh, I'll probably at some point put the information for the store in the description below. But I don't know when I'll edit that in. Uh, if you know anyone who has an exotic bird of any kind, a parrot of any kind, parakeet, African greys, Amazons, macaws, anything, this place is a really nice place. It really is. A lot of the food they get, about half the food they have is made by the owner who has 40 plus years of experience. A lot of the tours are made by her son, a and by other people who do such things. And the color is made with food coloring, so it's not going to hurt the animals. They have a world-class veterinarian that they actually have come here and do health inspections on the birds. Any cultures are done are sent to her in their lab in Florida. I can't remember much else besides that, but I got off topic. My original plan for this channel has gone to crap. I'm gonna be honest. Since I first made this channel, a lot of things have changed. When I first made the channel, my friend Richard was up here, and we had the stuff. We had plans going that would get us the money to get the gear to not only play games and record them, but as well as get the editing done and get everything we needed done for the channel. We even had a room that we were starting to set up for a gaming channel, and I was looking online for the foam boarding for soundproofing a room. But through a series of personal events and stupid citywide events, Richard ended up having to move back to Texas, and the house we were in when I made the channel, we lost due to a bullcrap thing with the bank, and the actual owner of the house not paying for things that she said she was paying for. It got bought up by a bank who then sold it to the Yellow Brick Housing Company. And originally, we were fine with that. But when we agreed to the rent of $1,100 a month, we had two people in the house working. Due to a personal event on Richard's behalf, he had to move out. We could still manage the $1,100 a month with me going out and doing yard works of sorts. And we had another roommate still at her job. But then Yellow Brick decided out of nowhere to jack the rent to $1,500. And they wanted to jack that even higher to $1,800 a month for a house that was not even worth the $1,100 we were paying. So we stopped paying our rent, and we told them we'd be out in 30 days, packed our stuff up, and went and stayed with someone who, over the course of about 2 months, went from being kind about us staying there to being a psycho crazy lady who, honestly, I wouldn't trust with anything. And we ended up moving out of her place to a house owned by a guy we'd known for about 5 or 6 years. And then, lo and behold, he decided to start being stupid and crazy about money. He'd say that we owed money that we didn't owe, and whenever we'd correct him on it, even though he realized he was wrong, he still would argue to the death about, no, he was right. He had to be right. His numbers are always right, and he lost it. And so I guess he thought he cornered us by telling us that we had to move out in 30 days or pay him the money. And 2 days later, we were offered this place. The owner of this building is only charging us like $200 a month, which is extremely generous. We've known her going on 10 or 12 years now. I only first met her, like, in person, a couple weeks ago. But I have known about her for almost uh, a dozen years. But again, getting a little off topic. But here, although I probably could do some game videos, I would have to record on Mondays after like 3 p.m. or before like 8 a.m. And every other weekday I have to record before 6 a.m. Between 5:30 and 7:30 a.m. and between like 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. That's due to the store downstairs. There, at any given time, a dozen or so birds here. Especially with the summer coming up, the entire bird room will be filled with birds, whether they're here to be sold or here to be boarding. And there's a couple of permanent birds. Miss Piggy's the basically attraction to the store. She's an African gray that is 20 years old, I believe, and she has a mouth. But yeah, I learned that song. I wanted to play on a video, regardless of how crappy I made it sound. It's been a while since I did any sort of actual video of any kind, let alone just YouTube. I'm starting to lose my personality for this type of thing. But right now, I'd say our living situation is getting a lot more stable. I'll try to do a vlog of sorts at least once weekly until I can get everything situated. Once that happens, I'll start doing musical vlogs again with my progress on different songs I'm trying to learn to play. Right now, I'm trying to get Gran Valse, I think it was its name? No. The Gran Valse Brillante, I think. It's in Italian, but it was made by Chopin. Anyone who's played the game Eternal Sonata will have heard this song. I'm not going to chance on the viola because I'm going to mess it up, I think. Unless I can remember the notes. No, the notes are all like flats and sharps. Not going to work. But it's a song that Chopin wrote, and I'm trying to learn that. Right now I only have part of the right hand section down. But I'm getting there. And I'm going to end up having, most likely going to do weekly vlogs on Monday. These vlogs are all on the spot and then uploaded, so that's kind of why I'm stopping and thinking about what I'm saying a lot. Another part is I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been finding it harder and harder to think of words for certain situations and circumstantial. What the heck am I saying? See, right there. Uh, that ends. This is an ego or bravado sorts talking, but I'm sure down the line, not just 2 or 3, but a dozen, or who knows, it's possible that even thousands of people will eventually view this video, and that doesn't bother me as much as it would probably my brother or a couple of my friends, because I was in orchestra, and I did play in front of a group of about, let's see, how large was that stadium? I think the stadium held 10,000 people, but no, wait, whoa, 10,000, no, 10,000, 1,000. Dude, I made me really stupid. Um, and I thought of one and a bunch of zeros. That's what happened there. Um, but it was a college stadium for not stadium, auditorium that I think seated 1 to 2,000 people, and it was about 80% full. So it was about 1.6, 1.5 thousand, somewhere in there. I've played in front of groups like that before. The largest group I've played in front of, I think, was 4,000 people. But again, it's hard for me to say. That was a big event, and that was 8 years ago, I want to say. But since I've moved, I figured I should do a vlog, do an update of sorts. And honestly, regardless of how many people see this, even from talking to no one, anyone who does view this, if it's a day from now, a week, month, year, decade, 100 years, God forbid, um, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid if you can help it. Being from Southeast Texas, I know my fair share is stupid. And please, everyone, keep yourselves out of harm. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Uh, I just moved to an area that has a bunch of deer ticks. I had never seen a tick in my life until 2 days ago, and I saw 8 ticks that day. There were 4 on my dog. One somehow got on my TV. 2 on me, and 1 on my aunt's dog that I saw. Don't know. Either way, the tick I found on my dog that made me search her real good to make sure it didn't have any ticks was, I'd say, about that big. Which, for comparison to my head, yeah. So, about the height of your eye under the lid. It shocked me, to say the least. But I called my aunt and she brought the tick remover over. And either way, I trailed off after almost signing off. So everyone stay safe, stay healthy. And this is Cardinal of Exodus signing off. I'll guess I'll see you guys in a week. Later.